Hey everyone, it's Sieze, welcome back to another video. Grand Theft Auto 6 just got delayed until May 2026, which means a massive opportunity just opened up for Battlefield 6 to release the game this year in fall 2025. We're gonna go over the new gamers that were also leaked by Vanning for Battlefield 6 and so much more in today's video. If you're new here, hey hello, my name is Sieze. I play every Battlefield game until Battlefield 6 releases and I post 2 to 3 Battlefield days a week, covering Battlefield 6 news, leaks, and everything in very much detail. So if this is something you wanna keep in touch with, please consider leaving a like, subscription, and comment for future content. Now, without wasting your time any further, let's get into the message that Rockstar posted for the fans. You can see they said Grand Theft Auto is now coming May 2026, and they leave a message that said, "We are very sorry that this is later than you expect." I'm very sorry for Grand Theft Auto 6, but I'm very happy for Battlefield 6. It's kind of funny they share 6 in their title name. So, for Battlefield 6, what does this mean? Well, if you remember, a couple of weeks ago, or maybe a month ago at this point, EA said they have no problem delaying Battlefield 6 until April next year. They said this, most likely everybody agrees on, at least universally, because of Grand Theft Auto 6. With that game now being out of the equation, Battlefield 6 just has a massive opportunity to release a gigantic game. Of course, if they put in the work now through the summer. We have all seen the leaked 20-minute gameplay. The game has immense potential. I mean, I covered it extensively in all my videos. But it still needs a lot of polish. Could they possibly deliver this polish in the next 5 to 6 months if they work hard through the summer? Is it possible they can polish that game and then we get a massive experience which is gonna just completely revive the Battlefield franchise? Well, yes, I will tell you, yes, it is possible. It has been done before on other games. It has been done on Battlefield 3. I don't know if you guys played the beta and the alpha of Battlefield 3. It was pretty rough. The launch of the game was also rough. There was a lot of problems. But the alpha of Battlefield 3 and beta wasn't as polished as the launch in my opinion. Everything ran better. If you can ignore the 10 Hz ticket rate and the blue filter and everything else you see on Battlefield 3, the game was very polished, right? It was polished. Everything worked mechanically, let's call it that, no? If they can deliver that type of experience, that game could really sweep the market in my humble opinion. On top of that, you have to remember that the leaks that were happening for Battlefield Labs since March have been received very positively by the community. Skeptically, sure, but positively. People liked the atmosphere, some people liked the gunplay, some people liked some aspects about the game. Overall, everybody can universally agree, hey, this game has quite a bit of potential. We can agree that it has more potential than when we played the early test of Battlefield 2042, and I already saw that game is pretty bad, right? I don't feel this way about this game. So there is potential that everybody agrees on. So they already have the initial impressions of their player base. Now remember, this is just the player base of Battlefield. We're not accounting here the people they're going to bring in from the Battle Royale modes, from the extraction shooter, or whatever modes Battlefield 6 is going to come up with to try to bring in, outsider people who haven't played the games you're seeing on the screen right now, like Battlefield 3, BF4, and other older games, and are coming fresh into Battlefield. With Grand Theft Auto 6 out of the way and not blocking people from playing Battlefield because they're playing Battlefield 6, this could be such a game in scale that we might have never actually seen before. Remember, there hasn't been a Battlefield game, a very good Battlefield game. I would say, without any shadow of a doubt, the best last Battlefield game would be, for me personally, Battlefield 1. And I think many people feel this way. Battlefield 1, as a game, has its own problems. A lot of problems. Don't get me wrong here. I'm talking just from the quality perspective. It is a very high quality game still. It is a premium experience, no matter how the experience feels like as a gameplay, but as a quality perspective, it is excellent. And I really do believe Battlefield 4 can go in that direction. Maybe not yet anyway, because like I said, it needs a lot of polish, but it's there. The reception is positive, and now they have a massive competitor out of the way. I don't know about any perfect timing. If there was ever a more perfect timing for a game to release, I really think it's now. So no matter how the game comes out at the end of the summer, I think EA should, at the very least, if the game isn't full ready, maybe at least do like an open alpha or something so everybody can go and try it to cement their beliefs that this game is going to be a very solid experience. I really hope you understand what I mean here, gamers. When you don't seize the bull by the horns when such an opportunity was given to you, I think the game might really miss out here. Even if it's good later on, if it launches at the same time as GTA 6, it's going to have a lot of problems. Now in fall, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a new Call of Duty. And I mean, is Call of Duty really considered even a Battlefield compared to this point? I mean, Call of Duty is just, everybody plays Warzone. Every person I know, and I know a lot of people as somebody who has been playing first-person shooters for over 20 years, right? Nobody plays Call of Duty for the multiplayer. They all play Warzone. So the only real competitor to Warzone is going to be the Battle Royale Battlefield mode, right? But most of us don't give a rat's ass about that game mode. Yeah, I'm happy it's there, I guess, but we want to play the multiplayer. I really believe that Call of Duty multiplayer isn't a competitor to Battlefield multiplayer. It doesn't simulate that. I'm sorry, Ground War and Invasion of Call of Duty do not simulate Battlefield Combined Arms experience. So this is what I mean when I say it has no competition when it comes down to releasing fall this year. It's going to come down to their expertise, to the leadership, and I really do believe with the leadership of Winston Pella and David Sirland, they can absolutely and should deliver this experience to be ready fall this year. So let's check up the leak about the game modes that Battlefield 6 might house. Let's check it out. Regular multiplayer modes. Conquest, Sabotage. When attacking, sabotage as many enemy assets as possible. When defending, prevent the enemy from destroying your assets. This sounds like Outpost, but maybe a little bit different from Battlefield 5. Escalation and Raid. Fight to capture and hold objective to extend your territory. First team to lock down 3 objective wins. Sounds interesting. Strike Point. Fight across multiple rounds to capture a key objective. Okay. Payload. Fight to escort a payload. Okay, that's just Overwatch. And then King of the Hill is King of the Hill. Where's Breakthrough here, guys? I mean, I don't see Breakthrough here. I hope Breakthrough's coming. It's my favorite mode. Oh, there it is. I'm sorry, I didn't see it. It's there. Conquest, Mode, Breakthrough. I'm so sorry. I see it. Rush, Team Deathmatch, Squad Deathmatch, Domination. Okay, these are all the classic Battlefield modes. Phew. I nearly broke my monitor in 10 pieces reading there's not gonna be Breakthrough. I really enjoy Breakthrough today much more than Conquest. Conquest is a little bit outdated for me. Maybe, okay, listen, maybe it's not outdated for me, but I'm a little bit bored of it. I've been playing Conquest since Battlefield 1942, and Breakthrough is, even though it's 10 years old as well, it's something a bit more fresh for me. So I'm very happy it's here again. We're going to see how it works in the new game. Hopefully, it's going to be absolute fire. These new modes, they sound interesting. My only concern here would be, guys, how well is the matchmaking going to populate those modes? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not talking at launch day, like maybe like 3 or 4 months after launch. Are those game modes which aren't going to be as popular as some of the other modes going to even have, enough players to form a lobby at some point? I mean, Battlefield 2042 had problems with filling the lobbies like very early on, like 2nd or 3rd month. I wasn't playing at the time, but I was hearing from my friends who play the game, they had problems, entering half-dead lobbies, and that was on fucking Conquest, guys. All right? So, that's with the matchmaker. If there's not going to be a server browser, we're going to have to see how that plays out. But I'm just giving a heads up, potentially, player-based issue with some of the modes if it's going to be matchmaking only. Then we have the additional modes, Incomplete and Data Prototype Status, and I see there Crimson and Tug of War. This sounds something like very Call of Duty-ish, and I'm guessing this is going to be for maybe the Gauntlet mode. And then there are also the Gauntlet modes. Hotwire is also returning from Hardline, so there's going to be a bunch of modes to play. Like I said though, it's a lot of modes. We're going to have to see how the matchmaking handles everything. With that being said, guys, I really hope you enjoyed watching this video. It's very good news for Battlefield 6. It really is. And as I mentioned earlier, if you're new here, then if you want to watch a lot of Battlefield content and be in touch with all the news, please consider leaving a like, a subscription, and a comment for the future content. And from regular subs, as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Have a very good weekend. Bye-bye. Oh, and of course, if there's going to be new videos, and if there's going to be new leaks, there's going to be new videos. So, I'll see you next time. Take it easy. Bye-bye.